My name is Bradley Mayta. I've been in the union since 1968. I've got 44 years in. I started in Local 22, and then once I transferred over to 2046, which later became 152. I'm very pleased to be a carpenter. I've done everything from framing all the way to finish work, and during my years as a finish carpenter, I developed a very unique, innovative sanding tool, and it's actually going to be one of the best in the industry. I'm going to give you a short version of what it looks, what it can do, or actually, this is what it looks like. You cut a regular piece of sandpaper in half. You take it and you insert it into the sanding block, and you crease it. You make the folds. You make the initial folds as you're going around. Then you'll have to come back to do the last fold. Once you get the initial folds, then you come back and make them prominent. You go back and recrease each one to make those lines nice and defined. And once you get the lines nice and defined, you'll want to make a tube. Make a fine little tube. And you take your sanding block, stick it in there, and voila. You have a very nice sanding block. Now with the sanding block, the carpenters love it, especially when they're doing crown moldings, when they're doing base moldings. If you got a long joint, you get a nice good sweep. You can get into all the little nooks and crannies. Baseboards, the same thing. Doors, you want to do the edges of a door. Casing, I've done a lot of remodeling. You take off the old casing, you scrape off the caulking a little bit, you hit it with a Bradley sanding block, and that trim comes back good as new. Windowsills. You can also get into millwork if you're doing your cabinets, cabinet doors, etc. You can also, painters love it for when they're doing all the remodeling and doing all their fine trim around touch-ups on their moldings. You can also go into arts and crafts. You can do the bird houses. You can do doll houses, playhouses, when you're working on gazebos, any kind of little pieces of furniture, trunks, chests. Also, the Boy Scouts love to use this for the Pinewood Derby cars. Very innovative tool. I recommend it for everybody. And once you have one, you'll never let it go.